Hey, folks, welcome to Earth's Mightiest Mondays, where we talk about Avengers, comics. Thanks for being here. Looking forward to doing these issues tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun. We might, we may have to go slightly fast, and the stream, it may not go as long as it normally goes. My only reason is that I haven't been feeling very well today, so we're just going to play it by ear and see how I feel as I go. Um, so I'll tell you what's coming up really quick. And yes, I saw Sam Neill pass away. Oh man, that stinks. He was cool, man. I liked him. I liked a lot of his movies too, especially In the Mouth of Madness, and it he was in Event Horizon too, I think, right? So he was really cool. But okay, so letting you all know that tomorrow night is Tuesday Night Terrorvision. I'm co-hosting. We're going to be talking about Obsession and is it overrated? Like, we'll break it down a little bit more. So that'll be tomorrow night. It's going to be hosted by Wrestling with Horror, which is my friend Pete's channel, and I'll be co-hosting it, so it'll be streamed on my channel as well. Wednesday, some of the best damn comics you're going to ever read, and that's G.I. Joe issues 45 to 48. I think it was issue 46. I think it was issue 46 had to be the most suspenseful comic I've read, maybe ever, but definitely in a long time. So Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow know who killed the Hard Master, and they're out for vengeance, and it is awesome. So that's going to be covered this Wednesday, so make sure you're there. Friday, we're going to be talking about Fantastic Four. It's Fantastic Fridays. So we got a couple of Terrax is going to be in there. And there's like this weird Roman alien kind of guy, and of course Galactus. So RR is going to be joining us for that one on Friday, along with my regular panels. And now next week is still going to be Mighty Mondays, but next week we're going to be covering the Hawkeye miniseries. So it's just 4 issues. So that'll be next next Monday. So technically, those issues come just before these, I think, at least in the reading order. It's hard because it's like you don't know when things come out, because there's 4 issues and they're coming out whenever. So the collection that I have, the Masterworks that I have on digital, actually put these issues ahead of these issues. Now, I didn't know that when I created the graphic, and so I started reading. I was like, oh darn, it's Hawkeye's next, but it doesn't matter. We're going to cover Hawkeye next week. It's not really a big deal. So that'll be next week is going to be Hawkeye miniseries. So we always thank the Super Friends. These are the channel members. So we always thank them at the beginning of every stream. And I appreciate you guys coming in every week and hitting the like and all that. And the members, thank you. I've put a bunch of Spider-Man stuff up there on the drive. So if you are a channel member, you can check that out. I put some Todd McFarlane stuff up there, which we'll be probably covering at some point as well. We always shout out our friend Clobberin Times, who passed away a couple of years ago. So you see some people putting a CT in the chat. That's to honor his memory. So you can go ahead and do that if you want to. And that is that. All right. So let me bring in my co-host tonight.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Oh, sorry, Classic. I know you're there. 1 second. I don't know why the graphic didn't go away. There you go. There you are. How's it going, dude?
Going all right. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Well, I was like, why is the graphic not going away? You can see my room is a complete, like, I'm packing up stuff to sell at the show in September, so I got to start figuring out what I'm going to be selling.
Oh, yeah.
So I got a whole bunch of stuff here. It's just all going to be rubbish comics. Nothing great. Everyone's like, oh, what comics are you selling? Relax. If it's anything you would want, I'm not selling it. it's all piddly new comics. I'm basically selling off all the Krakoa era X-Men.
Yeah.
Any pretty much all the new Batmans, all the new anything new is being sold. So I'm basically yeah. Go ahead.
I read that Burn Elsewin.
Oh,
collection.
was it good?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I guess the first. Do you know how many volumes there are going to be?
I think it's going to be 3 volumes.
Okay.
Did you get it off the drive or did you get it?
Yeah.
Okay. So I will put it on. So for everybody, as those come out, I will put them on. I know you can read them off his website, but it's just too much to go through because it's page by page, right? So it's easier to read it this way.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got the hardcover book, so I will. It's going to be what'll be funny is I'll probably end up reading it off the drive because it's just easier.
Another thing is, I think you were back in or interested in the Deathbringer.
Big time! That's going live tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Yep. Oh yeah, I'm all over that one. I'm definitely all over that one. But RR is here. Hey, RR, you're going to join us next Friday, right? Phantom Outsider, our super friend, is here. Sam Neill, FK, thanks, FK. Yeah, Sam Neill, man, it's crazy. No Sean.
Yeah, it was real sorry to hear that. That was.
Yeah. Here's lost to New Zealand cinema in general, Samuel. Yeah, so no Sean tonight. He is he's returning soon. There's less weeks. So more weeks have passed than there are left for him to return. So he'll be coming sooner than later. I actually saw him today. So I saw him today. He'll definitely come back. Huge loss. Yeah. So in high school they showed Merlin. Oh, Merlin. Yeah. You think it was chasing going on and just delete? I just said just delete. The bastards already. Wait. So in high school they showed you Merlin. Okay, Merlin. I remember that. The last 20 odd minutes were dragging. I think there was a chase scene going on. I said just delete. Thanks, YouTube. The bastards already. Okay. I can sell my soul. Yeah. How much do you think that's worth? Hey, virtual reality fitness. What's going on, dude? You guys think of Doomsday? This movie's going to make lots of money because it's Avengers Doomsday. There's no amount of anything that like Spider-Man's going to make massive money. I know people are not happy with the Odyssey, which is already going to make a lot of money. You're like, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. I mean, Doomsday. I'm going to go see it. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I'm not going. I'm definitely going day one. so I will report back. And I'm honest. I always tell the truth. So yes, I will. I will see it. Stern Milgram run. Yep. Hey Jason, how's it going, dude? My fellow Jason. RR super chat. Wow, thanks, buddy. $10. Thank you. Look after yourself. The Avengers can wait if you need. No, I think I'm feeling a lot better. A lot of the times I get on and start talking, and I feel a lot better. I think it's all. I just had a minor little bug, but I think I'm okay. Really looking forward to joining you on FF. Yeah, 233 up. And if you have space, I'd love to come back for number 26 of the Trial of Reed Richards. Yeah, whatever. You can come on any of them. Yeah, 262. Yeah, that's fine. You can come on. 243, and then that continues on, doesn't it? I feel like that's like a 2 or 3 parter, isn't it? Classic the Galactus, right? On Fantastic Four. I'm pretty sure it's not just one issue. But where's my media stuff? All right, so what are we? What's today? Avengers. So we're giving you my Iron Man blast, and actually it was Transformers Con yesterday. I got a lot of awesome stuff. So I'm going to give you a thumbs up from or a fist pump from Blaster, who's my favorite, and of course we'll give you some ScarJo as well. So thank you, RR. Oh yeah. Thanks for the super chat, man. I appreciate that. Samuel died Havoc. I know. That's crazy. Sell your soul for $1. An American dollar or a Canadian dollar? It's really blue, man. So let me look at that poster. Did you see the poster or no? Avengers Doomsday. Have you seen the poster?
No, I haven't seen it.
Oh, is this actually official? I thought someone just made that. I didn't realize that was. Is that the real poster? Can you guys confirm that? Is that actually the real poster? I didn't know that was the real poster or not. Okay, so we'll take a look at it. I'll upload it to the. I'll upload it. Hold on a second. Let me get it onto the stream. Let me see if I can fit it on here. Hold on, and then we'll take a look at it after the fact. Okay, hold on a second. Delete. I can't add. I'm out of icons or whatever. Okay, so I got it. We'll take a look at it. We'll take a look at it afterwards. So 262 trial readers. Yeah, sure, for sure, 100%. Yeah, 242, 3-part story. Burn. So we're doing 3-part. Yeah, so 242 is Terax. It's 3-part story. Burn follows up with another. Yeah, so if you want to come on next week, you can come on next week to finish that off. No problem. All right, so normally, hey, Raj. Thank you, Raj. Member 3 months. I appreciate that, buddy. I'll give you. I know you like the winking, so I'll give you the thank you, man. I appreciate that. I saw you guys. I saw you were able to grab those Spider-Mans as well, so that's good. Let me know if there's anything else that I might have. I've been trying to get some stuff for a few people here and there, whatever I can do if I can get it. But yeah, grab that X-Men should still be there. So make sure you grab that John Byrne X-Men, Elsewhere or whatever it's called. Okay, so Steve couldn't make it tonight. He's going to see the Odyssey, so he'll report back. And Sean is still away. So there's only to the credits, and I don't have I can't monitor everything. So we're just the credits are there. Stanley presents Avengers, right? Roger Stern, Bud Budiansky, Joe Sinnott, Diane Albers, Christy Scheel, Mark Grunwald. Editor was Jim Shooter. There you go. All right. So do I have any Star Wars comics? I do. Yeah, I've got all the Star Wars comics. This was before your time. We were reviewing the Star Wars comics. So yeah, if you can, you'll join. Okay. Yeah, no worries. Yeah. Let me remind me post. You know what you can do, Raj? If I forget, remind me on the community post. And then, because I read all the comments I get, and then I'll put them up there. You want all of the how many Star Wars classic? Do you remember how many Star Wars issues there were
in the Marvel series?
Yeah, like the real ones.
I think it was 100 something.
100 something. Okay, I think I've got them all, Raj. I think I have them all, so I should be able to I should be able to get those for you. You want the real comics, right? Not the Marvel. I even have some of the newspaper strips. Did everybody want those? Let me see. Hold on a second. Let me see. Star Wars comics. So we want Star Wars strips. Yep, I've got 2 collections of that. And then what were the Star Wars Marvel? Yeah, I think I've got those too. Hold on a second. Star Wars. So I've got, original Marvel years, 6 volumes of that. I think that's all of it. Star Wars Marvel, Star Wars. There is 107. 107. So, okay, Raj, I'm going to copy them to my desktop, and then I will, I'll put the newspaper strips and the Marvel Star Wars on the Super Friends drive. So to become a Super Friend, you have to join the channel as a member, and you get access to a drive where you get comics. It doesn't get more easier than that. It's like, and I don't really pay attention too much to who. So even if you're a member for like a month or 2, you probably still have access, because it's like I'd have to go back and remember who's who. So, anyways, all right. So they're repairing the mansion. This is Avengers 235. I love these workers here. They're all kind of in awe of Captain America a little bit, which is kind of cool. I always like seeing the reaction to Cap by like kind of the regular people. They're all like, "Oh, it's Captain America," you know?
Yeah, they always seem to do that, where the common people are always like dazzled by Cap.
Yeah,
admire him greatly.
I think, and it fits for the character. It's cool, like, Havoc on the home front. There's now Wasp is being a busybody. She's being going around telling everybody, "You guys got get this right. Someone's gonna SWAT her. I can guarantee you." And like Cap's thinking, she's in charge here. I better, like, he kind of almost wants to say something like, calm down, Wasp. Like the guys are doing their jobs, let them do their jobs. But he doesn't say things like, she's the leader. So we've got so Vision and Scarlet Witch. So Vision was injured in that dome, whatever, the Annihilus dome, I guess. So he's he's still out, man. I think he's out he's out all day today, right? He's out all night. I don't think he's even back yet.
Yeah, pretty much. He's got there's a big issue that's going to be coming up where he kind of returns.
Yeah, like he is OUT. So Wanda signed on just a few months after I did. It's okay. So Cap is kind of walking around the mansion and just thinking to himself a little bit. He's supposed to be training Eros, Star Fox, and Star Fox is like smooching. Now, is this the girl from the last issue, or is that someone else?
I don't remember if it's supposed to be the same girl or not.
Look at this guy. This guy's like just making out with anybody here. He's awesome. He's a ginger too.
Today.
It would. Oh, I know. They'd all be all upset with him today. Everybody would be like, "Oh no, he's a whatever." So he's late for the workout. Now Captain America is awesome here. He's like, Star Fox. I don't know what's a Captain America. Star Fox. When I schedule you for a workout at 3:00, I mean 3:00. I don't mean 3:02. What is it? If you're 5 minutes early, you're on time. If you're on time, you're late.
Yeah, that's how it was in the military for me. It's like basically if you're on time, you're late.
Right. Yeah. I mean, you should be there. I mean, really. Like, I mean, I had an event today that I had to be at, and it starts at 10, and it's like people are like, oh, the traffic and everything. I'm like, I know. And when I woke up in the morning, I looked. We have this thing, it's called internet. It's pretty cool. The way it works is you can look shit up. So I looked up stuff. It's like, oh, look, traffic is crap. It normally takes about 45 minutes. So I'm going to leave, maybe an hour and 10 minutes early or an hour and 15 minutes early just to be sure. And
right.
Yeah, I mean, what is this? I've never been late to anything ever. Like
Really?
Legitimately ever. Like, I mean, especially not in internet age. Like, it's like, give me a break. And if it's something super important, I'll leave super early. Like that TF con, I know the parking is brutal. So Transformers Con was this week and the parking is brutal. Can't find a spot. And ticket lines are garbage. So it opened at 10. I was there at 8:30. And it's in a hotel. So I walked in early and I sat down. You could get a coffee if you want. Like, you don't have to, like, I just got there, parked, and then I just hung around. Like, it's not a big deal. I talked to a lot of people. There was somebody who drove 14 hours to go to this Transformers Con. You get there early. I just chatted with some of the other people there, and then we say, "Oh, looks like it's let's start getting in line." And it's anyway. So yeah, I'm with Captain America. Just look at Star Fox. You're late, buddy. So here's She-Hulk in her little she's got her Walkman on, I guess, and going out for a workout in the purple and white, and she smashes.
And she's listening to California Girl.
Yes, I'm glad you mentioned that because I had actually written that down.
So this is probably, in fact, I'm pretty sure it was right around the time that David Lee Roth's cover of California Girls was on the radio.
Okay. Yeah, this is the one song I was like, I know what that is, right? Like it's like
I get that reference.
I was like, finally, one of these damn songs that I knew. It's like the Beach Boys. By the way, I watched that Michael movie. Did you watch Michael?
I have not seen that. I keep thinking to go see it, but I haven't gotten.
Shit, it was good. Oh, you know what? I have it. I can, if you want to, I have like a perfect quality version, if you want to see it. But I thought it was really good. Like that guy.
Yeah.
Jafar Jackson.
Right. Yeah, his nephew.
Wow.
Jermaine Jackson.
Jermaine's kid. Yeah, dude. I'm telling you, about half an hour into that movie, I forgot. I thought that was the real Michael Jackson. Like, I completely believed it. And I don't say this kind of stuff just to say it. I don't say memes or whatever. Like, I was like, whoa, this kid has to win something. If the point of acting is to become the character to where you don't see the actor anymore, then this is the kid. It did help that he looked like he looked a little bit like him anyways. So they kind of lucked out there. But even the movements and stuff like they replicated like the exact thing. It's pretty crazy. It's a 2-part movie, right? So this is all the good stuff. Like, there's nothing bad in it. He's like,
right.
Like, not there's no weirdness or anything with any of the stuff. But I really liked it. I'm almost good if this was just the whole movie. I don't even know if I want to get into the other stuff because I don't really, I don't want to talk about that here. But anyways, so long story short, but they mentioned the beach. What triggered me is that the guy who was managing Michael Jackson managed the Beach Boys, or at least used to manage them or had a part of it or something. Because they said that in the movie. I was like, oh my god, Beach Boys.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, what's good about the movie is that there's a lot of, I only know the broad strokes. I don't know like the in between stuff, so it's kind of neat. Oh, this poor guy, you destroyed my car. What the hell was she doing here? I don't even understand. She's just running and just smashed it. Like, he almost he was over the line, I guess, and she kind of ran and like hit the car. So he comes out and she's like gonna beat the crap out of him. I don't know what this guy thought he was doing. Here comes Spider-Man. Really enjoyed. Yeah. So she's like, I was like, what are you gonna do? Like, he's gonna just beat her up. She's gonna beat him up. So Spider-Man kind of calms the situation down, which is good. Oh, so is this where he's like, yeah? So they're getting paid $1,000 a week for this,
right? And this is pretty much where they first introduced that whole thing that they're getting paid. I don't know. They may have mentioned something about getting paid before on, but they never specifically said it's like $1,000 a week. And again, this is $1,000 like 45 years ago. So
right. So that's like, what is that now? Like $4,000 or something?
Yeah, it's probably like $4,000 or $5,000 now.
Wow. So here's the Wizard, right? So they're saying, I think they say that they're saying that the Wizard was sort of helping out the plant man or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So now the Wizard is like breaking out or there's a scuffling, but then he gets shot, and it turns out that the Wizard was never, like, he was a plant creature probably this entire time, or at least for a while. That was his like his hiding place, or he was like, he had a plant decoy.
He and Otis escaped the prison together.
Yeah.
Ooh, that little black box, Mr. Luthor.
The black box, yeah. Quiet, and then he wants his Liberace tapes back.
I want my Liberace record back. There's a scratch on it.
Yeah, there's a scratch on it. Bastard. That guy, he's dead now. in Batman Returns, where Catwoman's like, I remember the name of the boy who noticed was Ricky Friedberg. He's dead now. I like seeing the Wizard like like in his slippers and stuff. This kind of
in his Hugh Hefner era.
Yeah, that's good. I like that. On being early, RR has the thing. I showed up 4 hours early for the Hobbit casting call. And that was a good call because 2,000 people turned up and they only could test the first 1,000. Nice. Nice.
Early bird gets the worm.
Yeah. I would be so unbearable if I was in the Hobbit. I'd be the most unbearable YouTuber of all time. I'd mention it every minute. Like, I love the Hobbit. I love those movies. Anyways, but So I like how the wizard was like pissed off at Plant Man or whatever, like or whatever. It's like, well, Plant Man still sucks or whatever. So he's out. Now we've got the splitting up the team to go find the wizard. So this is your end game. You know how they in Endgame they did different teams. So this is another one of those. And I think Wasp here, if I remember, she's picking the teams, but like at first you feel like, why are the teams being chosen in this way? It's kind of weird. Like she has Monica stay behind, which is kind of odd. And I think even Cap is sort of like questioning some of her decisions here, or not questioning, but thinking about them.
Well, I think it kind of makes sense because they need someone to stay behind and watch the monitors and all that stuff. And she can travel at the speed of light. So if they need her,
they
she
got
can
her
get there pretty quick.
Actually, that's a good that's a good point. Yeah. I think Wanda wanted to stay behind to stay with Vision, but there's a little bit of it's not a twist, but Wasp kind of thinks that Wanda probably needs to get out and get some, do some action and stuff. So it's sort of part of her thinking, which isn't revealed here. It's a spoiler. I spoiled the issue. She kind of wanted her to go or whatever, but so they're going to now I think Wasp also thinks if I was the wizard, I'd probably just go home or wherever his last base was, which I mean, I don't remember, but
I wonder if you looked him up in the yellow pages back then, would he be under Wizard?
Yeah,
Wizard
the Wizard so it's like, wow, look at how awesome this is. So it's She-Hulk, Captain America, and Scarlet Witch. They all come to. There's the wizard. He's ready for them. Now this becomes like an escape room. Like every section of his house has like traps. But you know what I like about this is that is what the wizard would have.
Uh-huh.
Like, this would be his. If you came to his headquarters, he's got everything set up. I kind of like that he's not having the helmet here. It's neat to see him normal, but then again, it is kind of weird. Like there's not too many guys. I remember like as a kid, oh gosh, I was just thinking about, I think Batman like 66, Mad Hatter was the only name they ever said, where they said Jervis, they say Jervis Tetch or whatever. Like they never say Oswald, right? In the Adam West Batman.
I'm pretty sure they probably said Selena Kyle at one time or another.
I'm not, in 66 Batman, I'm not even sure about that. For sure, Jervis Tetch, because they call him that. Like it's interchangeable with Mad Hatter, right?
Uh-huh.
But like, so my point was kind of like with the costuming, it's like, without his helmet, it's just kind of weird. Now I know he didn't always have the helmet, like because I was reading some of the Strange Tales and all that. Havoc, I like when he was part of, Wizard was the Frightful Four. He is the lead. The Frightful Four is his team, I think, right?
Yeah, pretty much. And She-Hulk's in the back rooms.
She's in the back rooms. I actually thought that too. So I just said she's in a. Did you ever see the movie Cube?
I think I saw part of it maybe on cable once, but I've never really watched it through.
I really like it. It's a Canadian movie. I know all the actors. Oh, Nicole DeBoer's in it. Esri Dax.
Yeah.
And then in the second one, each room sometimes is in a different dimension or something too. It's really weird. It's like a time loop one. So she's in this sort of like never-ending time loop, back rooms, whatever. So she can only go straight. But if she goes straight, it's just another room. So you'll see what she does. So this is her costume, I guess, sort of, which is a non-costume.
Yeah, through most of her time with the Avengers, she just wears these she's either wearing some kind of civilian clothes or she's wearing, again, some kind of like one piece, which is either usually purple or dark blue or this orange thing.
Yeah, they got to get her a costume. She's going to go to the Fantastic Four, and then she'll wear the Fantastic Four outfit, right? So that can't be too far away, I think.
Yeah, she doesn't really. Now, when she does, when Byrne does the She-Hulk series after, like in the early '90s or whenever it was, he kind of gives her own kind of outfit.
It looks kind of like, doesn't it look kind of like a Fantastic Four outfit, but just without the colors are different and without the branding?
It's kind of like that, but it's purple. Like purple and white.
The purple with the white, right? Yeah, that's the one I know.
It's still kind of generic, really, but I don't know. What else would you give her? I don't know.
I like. Okay, so RR is saying I preferred FF She-Hulk, the 20-minute workout She-Hulk. Well, I remember used to watching 20-minute workout. Didn't work out to it much, but definitely watched it. All right, so now, so I mean, how is Captain America escaping this? This is crazy. It's like massive amounts of lasers. He's like kind of jumping around. And then what was this? It's like the elevator of doom here or something. Like, she's just flipping around. I can't remember what was happening to her here. It's like just throwing off her balance or something, like vertigo or something.
Yeah, I think it was like inducing vertigo or something like that.
So flipping around, and Wizard's like, yeah, I got them all, baby. Yeah, you got them all. So now this was smart. So she did, what's it called? She scrapes the sides. So then she's thinking, okay, is it always going to be the same room? So when she goes through again, she's back to where she had started. So this is just like a loop. In the door and then out, in and out. Same room. So she's like, okay, well, I'm just going to smash the crap out of this, which is a great She-Hulk, solution. And then here comes the door. And then the walls are kind of like reforming, I guess. Just smashes them. So look at this. This is cool. So Captain America is dodging these, shots or whatever, and throws the shield and ricochets it, and then destroys one of the guns, and then that's making it easier. So it's like he kind of is able to destroy each one. Then he grabs one of the guns, and I like too how if She-Hulk was trapped in this, it wouldn't have mattered, right?
Yeah.
It's like each person got one that's, more difficult to get out for them. I mean, it's a comic book thing. I like that, though. All right. So Wanda's all falling down, and then she uses a hex. Now, I did not get... It's like I didn't get how this is working. Hugging the floor and drawing upon her innermost stores of concentration, Scarlet Witch calls forth her hex, probably shattering force. Okay, so this is to the ground because she's all flipping around. Sends it directly into the metallic surface beneath her. The chamber is lit by a glow of twisting reality as the field of non-causality is reversed, turned outward. Okay, and in effect is made to feedback through the complex network of security within the walls of the estate and into the master control. Like, what the hell? What is happening here? This is like the doctor explaining something. This is like Tom Baker explaining something. It's like, okay, what? Sure, doctor, whatever. I liked where the companions just accepted the explanation. It's whatever. Just say, how did it work?
She reversed the proton flow to stabilize the matrix.
Right. Yes, I love. Oh, I always like when the doctor. Did you ever see what was the one? Was Tom Baker? The hell was that when he's sitting there? I think it was one of the Dalek ones, maybe in Genesis. But he's sitting there. He's got the book. It says how the world was created or something. And he's like, "What the heck? They got it wrong on the first page." He read the first page. He's like, "This is wrong." I think it may have been Genesis, but I'm not sure. But it's great. All right, so the wizard grabs his helmet. Now he's the real wizard. This is the wizard we've been waiting for. I like this Kablam font. That's
Yeah.
pretty good. Yeah, it's very like, I feel like it's a lot extra, like extra coloring. Yeah. So my notes, I just wrote hex on the floor. Like, sure. I guess he just hexed the floor, and the hexing moved on and hexed the wizard. And he actually says, "What the hex?" No. So here comes She-Hulk. Boom. And then I don't know what he was trying to do here. Where's his discs? Did he get his discs? Oh yeah, here you go. Here you go. I mean, I think the wizard's pretty much done if everyone gets to him. Another rough week, Joe Dog. Hopefully you're okay, man. Read some of you got a lot of great comics that you've got, or watch some movies that you enjoy, listen to some music that you like. You got to get through these. You got to get through them. All these rough spots. So he grabbed. So Cap grabbed the detonator. Now he was going to. I think he was going to blow it all up, right?
Right.
And
The old
like,
self-destruct.
Don't you need the first officer to concur? No, okay, never mind. It's like I need all the minions to like. I always like when they threaten to blow up the Enterprise, and they like each guy has to come in and say it, and you're like, oh no, like it's like Alpha, Beta, Beta 1, 2. Oh, it's like, all right, congrats. So he grabbed the detonator. Ha! And it wasn't even encased in lead, like Luther tried, except it was kryptonite in there. So they come back, and it's like, oh, and Wanda's feeling better, and it's like, oh, I got what you did there, Wasp. You sent Wanda on a mission, and and Wasp did think that he might go back to the headquarters, so that was the right move. And it's like now back to watching over poor Vision. That's it. So this is volume are we on here? 22. So volume 22 is complete. Got some original art here. Take a look at some of that. Oh, what's this? How sad. Wow. I always liked this Captain America pose. I don't know when that started. That was in one of the corner boxes, right?
I believe that started during Mike Zeck's run on the book, because I'm pretty sure that's his art there.
Okay. I always thought that was cool. And even the Iron Man here looks good, and Thor too. But like all this looks really cool. And I love that Hawkeye picture as well. So, okay. So that was volume 22. So you're going to bear with me, guys. I have to get a new volume loaded up. So hold on a second. Masterworks 22 is done. 23. Okay. So 23 starts with Hawkeye. So I'm gonna scroll past that because we'll do Hawkeye next week. So let's just scroll by that. I mean, like, how many pages do you think it is? It's probably like 100.
Yeah, without all the ads, yeah, it would probably be around 100.
Yep. Bloody good guess. Literally page 103. Nice. All right. So this is issue 236, the Avengers 236. I don't know about this font.
Yeah, I don't like the change in the font, to that. I mean, they'll eventually switch back, but they will have this for a while.
Yeah, I like that. The A was much stronger than the other.
Yeah.
It is 20-minute workout. Now that, you know what?
Yeah, with
RR
the warmers and everything.
Yeah, now that RR has said that, it's really pissed me off because now I'm seeing that. Now I'm thinking, thanks, RR. I appreciate that. Now every time I see this, I'm like, all right, it's a 20-minute workout. So Avengers 236. Is there no credits?
Al Milgram's a competent artist, but I don't think character design is really a big strong point of his. Like
There's
like Perez, he kind of gives the Wasp a lot of different costumes.
right.
And I give him credit for that, but most of them, they don't look nearly as good as the ones Perez gave her.
Mm. Yeah, it's tough. It's like, yeah, no, she didn't. She didn't do that to the floor. Nobody wants to date that floor. I know. All right, and there's Captain America, Wanda, looking over Vision, and here comes Penguin. I mean Jarvis. I mean, like the newspaper is in. Oh, I like Star Fox is trying to hit on Wanda here. But I like how like She-Hulk is in the tub there, and like the paper's in the it's in the tub, like it's in the water.
Yeah.
And then it's like, hey, is that for me? Yeah, yes, madam. Yes, it's for you. Bree, Bree, Bree. Oh no. Purple towel. Come on, that is cool. So the Avengers alarm has sounded. It's Dr. Octopus. No, it's Avengers have that. That's like one of their safeguards or whatever, right? The Dr. Octopus arms. But wait a minute, they're all. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, yeah, that would be that wouldn't be a very good defense for Spider-Man, would it?
No, and there's webs everywhere. What could that mean? Oh my God, it's Spider-Man. I didn't know he was going to be in this issue, even though he was on the cover. Spider-Man. Hey guys. So last issue, he found out that they're paying $1,000 a week. That's like the publisher's clearinghouse or whatever. You get like $1,000 a week or whatever it was. It's like, oh my God. So I want to join the Avengers. It's like, okay, I want to be an Avengers. So Stan Lee presents Roger Stern, Al Milgram, Joe Sinnott, Janice Chang, Carl Gafford, Mark Grunwald, and Jim Shooter. So when they say breakdowns, is that like, what is that? Is that actually mean like penciling, or is that just like, you're just like, what are you doing? You're just showing, like, to me, a breakdown feels like, okay, these characters are going to be here. Spider-Man's going to be in the forefront here. And then underneath.
Yeah. Just the pencil work was very rough, very basic. And then in addition to, the inker came in and not only, came over the inks, but also kind of embellished the art and filled it out a good bit too.
Yeah, so Joe Sinnott is the artist on this, really. Hey, Fanty. When I saw the cover, I was like, finally, Spider-Man gets to cash a check. I know. He should join the Avengers because he needs the money.
Well, to me, the thing that always kind of puzzled me, first of all, was just that, he's their most popular character. And, you would think they would want to put him in more books because it would surely help sales.
Mm-hmm.
But also just, the Avengers is obviously Marvel's counterpart to the Justice League. And that's what the Justice League is pretty much. It's like all their most popular solo characters, on a team. And so it just always made sense to me that he would be there. But he doesn't really join until what? I guess it's the early 2000s. It'll be about another 20 years before he joins. Yeah,
and I think was that to try to make the comic look like it was selling better than it was to like I don't know, to get more investors or something, or is that just
I don't know about the behind the scenes work on it. I just know it was when Bendis came on and did New Avengers around around 2004, 2005, I think. And in the team it was Cap, Iron Man, Spider-Man, Spider-Woman, Wolverine for some dumb reason, and Spider-Man and Sentry, I think.
Yeah, I think I remember this. It's weird, yeah, because like if you're doing Justice League logic, it's going to be Cap, Thor, Iron Man, Hulk, Spider-Man would be your team, I guess. Maybe Doctor Strange or something, but like I guess he's got his team. Yeah, and then the X-Men would be separate. And then if you're basically it's supposed to be like your Mount Rushmore. I mean, Mount Rushmore plus 3 or double 2 Mount Rushmores. Like get your 8 best guys or whatever it is. Spider-Man joining Avengers ruined it. Oh, so yeah, you didn't like that. I don't think I wasn't getting any of those. Them wanting him as a trainee was crazy a decade earlier. They wanted him in decline because he thought he would hurt. They wanted to hurt Hulk / Banner. Yeah, he's a trainee. He becomes like Deadpool in Deadpool 2 when he's an X-Men trainee. I'm an X-Men trainee. All right, so he's in. And it's like,
well, the thing is, I mean, I would think Cap would make the argument. Yeah, you've been doing this a long time, but you've been doing it on your own.
mm-hmm.
You don't work as part of a team. You know,
it comes up. I think it comes up in this issue. Actually, it's either this one or unless he's still in the next one. I can't remember because I read all these together. But it actually comes up as a problem because Spider-Man starts to interpret what he thinks it should be done or interpret the orders. And Cap's like, I gave you an order, you know, like you're supposed to follow the what we're doing because we're all working together. I like how it's like, there's nothing wrong with being green. It's like, I'm taking offense. It's like, okay, get out of here. It's like, they're just joking. It's like, Spidey, a rookie versus Shield and Captain Marvel full members. Yeah. Yeah, because Captain Marvel's a rookie and never worked in a team, but she was with the Coast Guard or something, right? So,
Captain Marvel, yeah, she's with like the Harbor Patrol.
Harbor Patrol, okay, yeah. So she could, you know, she's a bit more team oriented. Yeah, She-Hulk's completely random. That's like totally random. Spider-Man is simultaneously one of the smartest and dumbest characters. He has an IQ of over 200. And She-Hulk and Captain Marvel have so much experience. May I present all Spidey's Marvel team ups? Yeah, I've teamed up with every one of you guys. It's like, do you have a team up book? Is it called She-Hulk team up? Is it called no? It's called Marvel team up, but it's my book. So that means I am Marvel. I am the Marvel in the Marvel team up. Okay, so. They're like, no. But then he tags along anyways. So he sees that the jet's going. So then he tags along with the jet. So Spidey wants to be an Avenger. He tags along. I'm just looking at my notes. So they're going to this research center or something, right? Are they all going? I can't remember. No, not all. Not everybody. So it's Cap, Star Fox, She-Hulk, and... is he showing her how to pilot this thing? I forgot what was going on here. Why is she?
Yeah, she's flying the Quinjet.
Yeah. Spidey saved the team early from a Kang. Spidey robot. Yeah, okay. Hey, Kang. You got to see 1 second of Kang in X-Men Episode 4. X-Men 97 Season 2 Episode 4. Why wouldn't they call it X-Men 98? Like,
I don't know.
Like, just like keep going. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just do it that way. Like, do 98, 99, 100, X-Men 102, 103.
And
I guess
the Avengers, they're going to Project Pegasus.
Yes. Yeah. I guess there's a lot of cool villains there too. All right. So I love how Spidey made a cocoon for himself to hide and like, you know, stow away there. Hey, how's it going? Look, Cap's got Spidey sense. It's like he's got it's like, Spider-Man, what is going on here? So they land and then these guys are all pissed off and they're going to start shooting him. But Captain America vouches for him. But there's an earthquake, so Spidey's able to sense. I guess he could sense anything. I didn't realize. It's like, yeah, there's an earthquake too. Like you always think like, oh, if he's going to be attacked or something. Peter Parker is one of the smartest of his characters. Okay, has I too, but is always broke. At least Reed Richards makes money off his intellect and inventions. Well, there is Parker Industries way later. in like the 2010s or something, maybe, or like.
That was because I think that wasn't that like an alternate timeline or something?
There was an Amazing Spider-Man comic where he had like the glowing, his webs were glowing, like the webbing on his costume was like glowing. And it was like, and I think Alex Ross did the covers, but I mean, he just does the covers for anything. You just, hey, Alex, can you do a cover? Sure. Like, he doesn't care. As long as you pay him, he'll do it. But yeah, it was a Spider-Man comic. It was Amazing Spider-Man, volume whatever. But anyway, so everything got shook up there. But like, so Captain America is going to vouch for Spider-Man because this is the big military secrets, Pegasus, Project Pegasus. Then they get into their little Logan's Run subway car thing. It looks like a Logan's Run to me. I don't know why. It's like, let's go. Here's the tour. It's like the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory tour. And here's guys screwing together some stuff. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, no. Boom. They ripped through it. So I can't remember if there was like they were quarantined. So there's some sort of problem. The alarm went off. Everything got shut down. So they're responding to that. And then they're like, okay, yeah, go ahead, She-Hulk, rip this. So her and Star Fox just rip the, like it looks like paper. They just rip the friggin' barricades off. They come in. Everyone's like dead. There's guardsmen.
Yeah. Yeah, he took the place of Quasar after Quasar left because Quasar was the chief of security at the place for a while.
Yeah, when we were doing the Dazzler comics, it was Quasar. All right, so they pick up the guardsman. It's Chief O'Brien. It's Miles Edward O'Brien.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's Michael O'Brien. Okay, fine. I was off by a little bit, but I know there's a Miles O'Brien out there somewhere who's a cool character. Here's the floating. I love the floating heads. I'm surprised they didn't do this in a Deadpool movie or something where Deadpool's telling a backstory and his head is floating. Like, I mean, that feels like he's like, why is my head floating around? This is so weird, you know. Like, so the Lava Men attacked. Lava. What was it? Lava people. Lava. Where do the Lava Men go? Like, they just like, you know, and how do they have pants and stuff? Like,
yeah, that's a good question.
like what is happening? Do they go to like a lava convention or a bar?
It's called the Comics Code, man.
I love the Lava Men are cool. I think Captain America's like, listen, these guys don't mess around with these Lava Men guys, or he gets pretty serious about them. So there's guardsmen. Hey, manliness.
Yeah, I don't know if you remember, but they faced these guys way back in some of the early issues.
Yep. They give you the I forgot the issue numbers, but yeah, you don't want to see their lava schlongs. Yeah. I mean, did Cap, Wasp get amnesia? Cap and Spidey, 13 versus Grey, Gargoyle, Aim, Wasp, and Yellow Jacket, Spidey, and versus Equinox, Spidey, Vision, Scarlet Witch, Salem Witch Trial, Bad Guy. They did listen. They all have the memento, the Guy Pearce thing, and they can't make new memories. So Lava Men, yeah, you got to be kidding me. Lava Men? I don't believe in Lava Men. And then delay that, Mister.
It seems like an odd thing for Spider-Man to say with all the stuff he's seen.
I mean, like, yeah, like what about Thanos?
It's like I don't remember what issue it is, but you know, it's way in the 90s, I think, or maybe in the early 2000s. There's an issue of Fantastic Four. And someone I think mentions God or something like that. And Reed is basically like, I don't believe in God or something like that. But there was an issue where the FF went to heaven and they met God. They talked to him.
Maybe they didn't believe that happened. So I don't believe. Yeah, like, maybe. That's it. You know, that there's a thing like this there's certain things like this in movies and comics too, like where like, if all of this crazy stuff is around, especially in like movies, if it's like a possession movie or something, like, and it's like, okay, it's like, well, that movie is basically telling you that there is God. So like, I mean, that's pretty reassuring. It's like, if someone's possessed, we're like, well, this is great news. Like, like that means, like that means we're good. It's like, I don't know. I don't see the horror in it as much, I guess. It's just weird. It's like, if you know now for sure that all this is real, then, that should be some sort of comfort. I mean, you don't want someone to be possessed, obviously, but if there's magic and all that, right? And if there's God and the devil and everything, so you should be like, wow, this is great news. Thanks. It's like, yeah, she's possessed. That's sad. But for the rest of us, it's fine. Captain Marvel wants a bank loan. So give me some money. And this guy's like, woo, he's checking her out and stuff. He's like, how come there wasn't any of these women, these intelligent women when I was around? So she impressed this bank, the loan officer, I guess. Repossessed with Leslie Nielsen. I haven't seen that one. I did see the new Naked Gun with not Leslie Nielsen. I saw the new Naked Gun with Liam Neeson. Oh my God, Leslie Nielsen, Liam Neeson. I didn't pick that up.
Yeah, they have the same initials.
Yeah, it's very similar. That's probably how they cast them. They're like, give me that, it's like, give me that Liam Neeson. Okay. And the guy probably meant Leslie Nielsen. It's like, yeah, but he's not here. It's like, he's gone. It's like, oh, okay. Can you hear me, Captain Marvel? Can you hear me? All right. So back in the tunnels here at Pegasus. Meanwhile, at Project Pegasus. So these guys became. Sorry, okay. So wait, what was this guy? This is what's this guy's name again? Blackout, right?
Yeah,
right, okay.
Blackout. He was a Nova villain originally.
Okay.
I think.
I wanted to point out, did we skip where Spidey didn't obey orders? Or is that coming up still?
Yeah, we haven't gotten to that yet.
Okay. That's an important thing. All right, so Blackout. So Project Pegasus has like a lot of supervillains, like Rhino's in here, Moonstone. Who else is here? This Blackout guy.
Claw was in there at one time.
Claw, and yeah, that's where Dazzler killed him there.
And Solar, and who else? That's all I can think of right now.
Yeah. Okay. So there's a lot of cool villains hanging around here. So Black Bolt, Blackout, gets out, and I think this is where Spidey messes it up. I do believe in Lava Man. I do believe in Lava Man. I do. Shovels are cheap. Yeah, they could have had Leslie Nielsen. Why not? They could have CGI'd him or something. They did. He's a picture. In the top Marvel team up, in the one Marvel team up where Lava Man appeared 26, Spidey wasn't there. It was Torch and Thor TNT, but he fought Moloids with Reed in issue 17. Torch and Thor. Yeah, so Marvel team up wasn't always just a Spider-Man thing, right?
I guess not. Maybe early on they did some. I don't remember, but maybe early on they did some non-Spider-Man team-ups, I guess.
The first one is Spidey and Human Torch. That I know. I guess it's like Brave and the Bold, where there's like it didn't really become a Batman thing till like in the 70 issues or something.
It may have been that originally the idea was that it would just be random Marvel characters getting teamed up together, and that's why they called it Marvel Team Up instead of Spider-Man Team Up or something. Like that.
Yeah, and Marvel 2-in-1, but that I feel like 2-in-1 was always the thing, and someone else, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, Marvel Team Up. You're right. It probably was they're thinking, oh, we'll just get two Marvel guys and team them up together, and then it just became, it became a Spider-Man comic or something. That's what Brave and the Bold had about 70 or 80 issues before it became purely Batman. basically like 100 to 200 and whatever numbers it is. It's all Batman. It basically became a Batman comic. Following my thinking, don't do that. Omen 3 is the most hopeful film in history because, spoiler, Jesus literally shows up at the end. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like you're like, okay, okay, Damien's screwed, but who cares about Damien? It's like we're all going to heaven. Woo-hoo.
Yeah, and it's funny because by all accounts he was really such a nice guy, but that was the first thing I saw Sam Neill in, was that Omen 3.
Yeah.
And actually, just a few years later, when after DC did Crisis on Infinite Earths, and they relaunched Justice League as Justice League International, they when they had introduced Maxwell Lord into the book, and the artist on that book, Kevin McGuire, he clearly kind of based Maxwell Lord on Sam Neill. He looked very much like Sam Neill.
Oh, shit.
In The Omen.
Awesome. I haven't watched The Omens in a while. I remember thinking they're slightly slow, maybe.
Yeah, they probably are. I mean, most movies from that era are going to be slow compared to now, because I think when MT came along and it really kind of, there was a lot of rapid editing and, shots and stuff in those. And eventually that bled over into movies and then into TV too.
I don't mind like slow movies if the topic is interesting, and like people think the motion picture is boring, but I don't think it's boring at all. Like not even at all for 1 second, because I'm very interested in what's going on. And I like looking, even just walking around the ship, I like looking at things and, thinking what the knobs do. Same with 2001: A Space Odyssey. Like I don't find that slow either, but it just depends on how interested I am in the thing. But Omens, I watched those when I was younger, and I probably thought like, yeah, whatever. Like, I'll just watch Friday 13th or something. I'm not a big Possessed or whatever, like demon, like that. I mean, Damien does do stuff, I think, in that one, but like I feel like some of these, like Exorcist, I didn't think it was scary. I think it's a good movie, but I'm not scared by it. So I'm just like, yeah, okay, like, if Reagan comes up to me, I'll kick her in her face. Like, what is she going to do about it? Like, barf on me or whatever? Like, I can't remember. Like, it's just like, if that's the worst she's going to do, it's like, well, I'll shut her mouth. I'll sew her mouth shut or something. There are only about 6 issues of Marvel team up without Spider-Man. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Look at the pacing of Raise the Titanic. I didn't see Raise the Titanic. I also like Werewolves and Vampires. They're both good. All right, so there's the Lava Men.
And just an aside, I think Raise the Titanic was in theaters right around the time this was probably being published, in the early 80s there.
Awesome. This looks like Soylent Green. Where they're like scooping up people.
Yeah. With the bulldozer or whatever.
Yeah. That's an efficient way. They should have used that in that Star Trek episode where there's like 4 trillion people on the planet. You can't walk around. They should scoop some of these guys up. Okay, so that's it, Star Fox. Yeah, here you go. Look at it. There's a ton of these lava men. They're basically zombies, right? I guess they don't want to say. I guess they can't say zombie. But they're like kind of like zombie guys or whatever. I do believe in lava men. I love that. Okay, Spider-Man. Think you can use that webbing yours to throw some. So here, okay, this is it. You use some webbing of yours to throw some, what is it, barriers in their path. Okay, heck, I can do better than that, Cap. Just a couple of spritz of webbing, and these little guys won't be going anywhere for hours. So he webs them all up. He's like, no, don't you see what you've done? It's like they're panicking. In their panic, they're heating up. They can generate internal body temperature of 1,000 degrees. They'll melt their way loose. No. It's like, you got to follow orders. Well, can't he still put a barrier? Like, there's still time, isn't there? Like, it's like, so I guess the point is that he's not following orders, right?
Yeah, he's not, he's doing his own thing.
I've never seen Titanic. I like raised. Like James Cameron's Titanic. Yeah, it's good. It's a good time watch, just one time watch it. You know what the story is. The effects are crazy. Like, I mean, it's 1 hour of that ship sinking, and it's like really slowly getting destroyed. Like, so the effects are awesome. It's okay. You know, it's a bit long, but you know, it was all right. To me, it's better than Avatar or whatever. I was 8, 5 in the first 50. It was 8. Okay, so the 8 issues. You're saying Captain America's on his monthly. No, he's not, Manius. He's Captain America is always right. He's always right. Here's the Black Vulcan. No, I mean Blackout. This guy, like this feels like a golden age, you know, character or something, right?
Well, I always thought he would make a good Green Lantern villain.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he does look good. He'd be good for that. I think Moonstone's here now too. Yes. So he breaks her out. He's got the Electro. He's only got half of Electro's mask. Where's the rest of Electro's mask? So there's Moonstone with her full costume. More lava men. What they should have done is when they were bunched up and generating heat, hit them with the fire. Oh, yeah. Could have done that. All right, so there's Spider-Man. Spider-Man feels bad, so he's trying to kind of maybe make up for for his mistakes or whatever. Get your shit together, Spider-Man, really. All right. So here comes so they're blasting through. Here comes Captain Marvel. And she's I don't know, she's like the lady of the Lady of the Light. This is what it was. Not the Lady of the Lake. That's a different one. So the Lady of the Light. Oh my goodness. So they just all super worship her or something. I don't know. I don't like. Is that just? That's it? She's just coincidentally.
I guess so. Yeah.
That's a bit weird. I see that they're definitely pushing Captain Marvel a lot, like giving her a lot. Like this was like a little bit too far. Like you're like, okay, well, she just shows up and they all just super worship her and it's over. It's like that's kind of weird. Blackout had like dark powers or something. He was trapped in the dark zone or cloak. Is that his powers? Do you know? Classic?
Yeah. I don't remember the issue where it happened, you know, what exactly, but somehow he got trapped in the dark dimension, you know, or dark force dimension in which Cloak, you know, from Cloak and Dagger and the Shroud, you know, they get their powers from it. And he was trapped in there and it pretty much drove him bonkers.
Nice going, Cloak. The greatest trick the lava men ever pulled was convincing Spider. Oh, that's a great line. Oh, the greatest trick the lava men ever pulled was convincing Spider-Man they didn't exist. I like that. That's a good one. I'll give you some for that. How about the Avon clapping? Yeah, you. Oh, Blackout was my power when I used to drink. Yeah, Blackout. Yay! The lava men are all cool. Oh yeah, Electro as well. Now Rhino's out, and Electro's like, "Why do you have half my mask?" Like 2 electric-looking guys. Come on.
During this era, they make quite a bit of use of Spider-Man villains.
He's got a ton of them, and they're all kind of different, and they all have like. They're literally all one gimmick guys, so it's like, and some of them have multiple gimmicks, like Shocker and Electro. It's like, oh, there we go. Okay, the Avengers 237. All right, so Electro, Rhino, Moonstone, and Blackout are all gonna fight. They're all gonna beat the crap out of. Look at this, they're all beating up Spider-Man. Well, Rhino's horns are way longer than normal, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that looks crazy. All right, so this is the final one tonight. And then we can talk. Then we'll look at the Avengers poster. We can talk Doomsday. What times? Oh yeah, we'll have plenty of time. Hold on a second here. Let me get your links, everybody. 1 second. So Sean is coming back, guys. Stay tuned. He's coming back. Make sure you subscribe to Sean so you'll know when he comes back. My links are there as well. We got Classic Comics is here, and Steve and all those guys will be back on Wednesday. So Classic, what have you got coming up?
Well, I'm with my National Guard units, so I'm not doing a Trek Talk this week. So
Okay.
I'll be back probably with one of those next week, next Tuesday. Actually, I'll be covering Spock's brain next week.
Oh, love it. Clobby. Okay, I know it doesn't make any sense. Clobby, and that was the first one. So we would talk privately. I was like, I love everything. I was like, I'm a shill. And he's like, he goes, what, even Spock's brain? I was like, love it. And it was so funny because he's like, even Spock's brain? The way he talks. Okay, Clobby's a bit different. Obviously, he's different than on stream. When he's just talking normally to, he's really funny. I mean, he's funny on stream, but he's even more funny. He's actually funnier when you're talking to him privately. Because it's like there's no pretend politeness to be nice. It's just like, what, even Spock's brain? It's just like he's like so disgusted with the other. It's like, what, even Spock's brain? I was like, yeah, I love it. And I had just watched Spock's brain for like the 5th time or something. When he had mentioned that, I was like, oh yeah, I love it. It's like the remote controlling him with like those knobs. That's awesome. I mean, it's outrageous, but it's kind of I don't know. I mean, it's not, that one's a weird one. I just love that he's like, oh, even Spock's brain. I was like, yeah, even that one. Just that children one that you talked about last time. That one, the kids in that were brutal.
Yeah, that one's not a great episode at all.
That's not a great one. Fan. Oh yeah, sorry. Okay, sorry. I gotta tell you what I'm doing. So make sure you subscribe to me. What am I doing? I am tomorrow. We're doing Obsession. We're gonna do a breakdown of the movie, talking about it on Tuesday Night Television. That's Obsession tomorrow. And then Wednesday is G.I. Joe. These issues are bloody 10 out of 10 masterpieces. One of them, either 46 or 47, was like the best suspenseful issue of all time. And then Friday, Fantastic Fridays. So make sure you're there. RR is going to join us. And then we'll finish this issue, and then we'll look at Doomsday's poster or whatever it is, and go from there. Where's my comments here? Oh, here they are. Okay. Are you okay? So hold on a second. I read this full issue on Marvel. An issue on Marvel team up with a lot of men appear. It was Thorn Torch. So that means Spidey doesn't believe when the Torch told him, "Hey, I filled in for Thor," and Thorn faced a lot. But that's right. He doesn't believe him. Why should he believe him? Sure you did, Johnny. Sure you did. You are going to do a show about the hit song from Anno Motion. Which one's that? Obsession? I don't know anything about music. I've heard of music. I know it's a thing that exists, and I listen to it sometimes, but I don't know anything. Captain Marvel turns up, and instantly the hostiles start worshiping her. Yeah, I know. Good thing they left her behind. Otherwise, the whole conflict wouldn't have occurred. Oh, that plot convenience. That's plot convenience. Yeah. Okay, so last one for tonight. Meltdowns and mayhem. All right, Lava Men, I want you to go to work. I want you to form a government and have elections and democracy. What is happening here? It's like, all right, go back through, guys. Can everyone come through? One guy's like, can I ask you a question? No. Just go. Come on, move it along. Let's go. This guy's like, hey, I was in front of you. No, you were in front of me. No, it's like, just go, guys. Oh, She-Hulk. Look at the She-Hulk 20-minute workout. Oh my God, the buns of steel. So they're sending the Lava Men home. Oh, credits. So Roger Stern is the writer. Al Milgrom is the penciler. Joe Sinnott, inker. Joe Rosen, letterer. Chrissy Shield, colorist. Mark Grunwald, editor. Jim Shooter, editor-in-chief. Okay, love man, go back and live lives of religious fulfillment. Yeah. I like this Spider-Man thinking here, like, I just joined this place and it's crazy. Like these guys are crazy. How are we gonna? So, okay, so we've got the villains to contend with, and they're talking about the subterranean tribes and all this other stuff. It's like, okay,
yeah, it's I don't know, kind of funny to think about, living on like a Marvel Earth or DC Earth or whatever, and every time you try to like sink an oil well or go into a cave, there's no telling what you might find or bump into.
Yeah, they were just digging, and then all of a sudden, like, oh my god, they dug through. So like this, I feel like this should have been in the last issue. It's like almost they continued it onto here. Because this just goes away now. Meanwhile, Rhino. Now is Rhino? Is that a costume? I never, because does anyone know the answer to this? Is this a costume or is he mutate? Like in that Craven movie, they mutated him.
No, it's a costume.
So is he a mutant? Like is his power that just like he's super strong like Juggernaut or something?
No, I forget how he got his powers exactly. I think someone experimented on him. But that's a suit that he's wearing. And now, that's, of course, this is back then. Now, these days, I don't know. Maybe in current Marvel, maybe he's a mutant or something. I don't know. But
right.
Back then, that was a suit that he wore.
Yeah, I thought he was just wearing a suit and he's just really strong. But then, like, I mean, some of the movies they made him a mech. They made him a mech in that one, and yeah, Star Fox is checking it out. Yeah, he's not the only one. Manliness, they all are. Let's take a look. Let's look at where their eyes are drawn. Captain America is clearly looking. See, look at that. Come on, he's bouncing his eyes off of. Oh, he's using the shield to look through the reflection, like Perseus. So anyway, Rhino doesn't trust Blackout. I mean, I guess why would you? Boom! He smashes. Look at that! He knocked over a chair. That's a good chair. I think I give him some lava. Yeah, Lavaman dental care. I don't know.
That's normal for Lavaman, though.
Yeah, yellow is normal. Before you dig, they should set up a hotline. Before you dig, call us where you're digging.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he can't take the suit off. He's trapped in it.
Isn't Scorpion trapped in his suit too?
He was at one point, I believe, yeah.
This is like we can have like a subgenre of villains who are trapped in their suits. It's a costume where at one time it was made out of the same stuff as Wolverine's bones, and he got stuck in it for a while. Okay, wow. Yeah, here's Blackout's weird. Is this how Cloak does? I don't. You know what, man? I don't think I've read any Cloak and Dagger comics. Maybe like one or two. Like, is this dark dimension power? Is that what this is? Is that what it looks like? It's like this kind of.
Yeah, well, I mean, different heroes, can access this power, but for different people, it kind of manifests differently.
Mm-hmm.
Like Cloak, basically, he can teleport. He can kind of enter into the dimension and then reappear somewhere else, basically.
Right.
And then the Shroud, I think he can create like a cloud of darkness. He can kind of emit a cloud of darkness.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the Russian heroine, Dark Star, I believe her name is, and she can kind of shoot like black energy beams or something like that. And then this guy, and he uses the dark force energy, kind of like Green Lantern, to create constructs and shapes and stuff.
That's pretty cool. Was this there was a part here, did we miss it where no, maybe not. Where Captain America talks about revealing all your powers to your teammates or something, or maybe it was here. And he's like, "Oh, like you got to tell us your whatever powers," and then Star Fox thinks to himself, "Oh, I've got a secret power that I haven't told anybody." I'm not sure if that was in this scene or coming up.
Yeah,
I don't know. I actually don't know what that power is.
it's his his like I don't know what you would call it, his
Oh, the pheromone or something
like the pleasure
thing, right?
thing. I don't know what you'd call it.
You are not going to be a happy camper. You're correct on that. All acts as the same energy out. Yeah, he's pissed. He's actually pissed himself many times. So I think, here's an interesting caution for Wasp. I'm sorry, Wasp. I really blew this whole thing. I only meant to help Wasp. Yeah, come on, Wasp. It's like, all right, I guess it's like, no, I didn't say that. It's like, what? If you promise not to ever do anything this rash again, we'll see what we can do about making you an Avenger in training. And he's like, yay, which is, I mean, it's not good. It basically, what's his face puts the kibosh on it like right away, which we'll get to in a minute. Yes, he love bombs people. That's right. He never leaves the bar alone. Yeah. This is where he thinks I've got a secret power. I don't want to tell anybody about it. So he's been accepted as a trainee. That's cool. I mean, did you have these issues, right? Or did you were still collecting these or no?
Yeah, I've got this one. I got most of them from this era.
Did you think, like, can you remember back, like, did you actually think, oh my God, he really is going to join? Like, did you kind of think, probably not?
I didn't really think he was going to join. You
Right.
know, at the end when he doesn't, I was kind of like, yeah, that's kind of what I figured would happen. I thought something would happen because I don't know. I just thought if he was going to join, they would have put him in it already.
Right. It's like it's a bit like, too late or whatever, or it's like, why isn't it happening? Why didn't it already happen? Right.
Right.
Hey, Martez, he wants to get paid. That's right. That's why he's joined. $1,000 a week. Like, come on. That's a lot of money. All right, so there's this big tube here. They're falling down this tube. And then this is all weird. It's just like he's trying to, like, he makes a web hammock kind of thing to catch them. There's Guardsman again. There's She-Hulk's tight butt. What are we going to do here? Well, they bust through. Oh yeah, Guardsman was. What the hell's wrong with this? Is he just beat up there? Or what was that? Was he that beat up? Oh yeah, he was beat up. Yeah. Quicksilver, Hawkeye, all. So Scarlet Witch, Quicksilver. Yeah, well, all four of those were newbies.
Yeah,
but they were the entire team, though.
Yeah, but that's. I mean, obviously, this in training thing is a kind of a thing they added later. In fact, it may have been pretty much when they where they mentioned like being a trainee for the first time, probably. Because I don't really remember any member being a trainee as such.
Mm-hmm.
There were some that hung around that weren't full members. Like Wonder Man's always the obvious one I point to. He was
he's just there,
time, but they never referred to him as a trainee.
Star Fox is a Titan Eternal. Balance powers. His secret power was emotion control, which he usually used to make people like him. He got Me Too'd 12 years before Me Too was the thing, yeah. All right. They bust out of this thing. The guy who's the voice of Spider-Man from the Amazing Spider-Man was at the Transformers Con this weekend. He also is the voice of Bumblebee from Transformers or Generation 1.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. So he's a pretty cool guy. They do recordings and stuff too, but it's just a bit expensive for me. And I was like, yeah, I had to buy it. Like I bought a lot of G1 toys, and those are really expensive. So like when the cheapest toy is $100, you know that it's like that's literally the cheapest one I bought was like $100. So you know it's going to be like, yeah, I can't get these autographs and all this other stuff. But he seemed like a pretty cool guy. But when he talks, you can kind of hear it. Like you can hear the Spider-Man. You're like, yeah. She-Hulk does like the drum technique from Karate Kid 2, like the two hands together. There's the barrier. So then Blackout creates this this construct, dark energy force construct. Spider-Man tries to climb up it. She-Hulk is good to just smash stuff, so she just will smash it. And then it's like there's Electro there. What the hell? Got yourself a girlfriend, Webhead? Too bad. She shocks so easily. Could Shocker? Could Electro? I don't know. Could he nail She-Hulk?
Shocker?
No, Electro. Electro just nailed her with with the shot. Is he strong enough to take down She-Hulk?
Well, I don't know about normally, but I believe his power is being boosted.
Yeah, he is being boosted right there. Yeah. All right, so then Spidey closes it up. Crazy part is Spider-Man should have told them I do this for free. And you guys know that, but my girlfriend Black Cat was injured and I need money for medical bills. I'm not a mercenary like She-Hulk over there. He should have just asked Tony Stark for money. One of the comic book isms is that other characters are not always in every book. Like, I think if even in even in Woman of Tomorrow, even in Supergirl, like why not call Superman? It's like Clark, Crypto's dead. Superman would be there in 2 seconds and help him, right?
Right.
Like that's one of the issues with things like this. That's why actually in the Woman of Tomorrow story, the dog was never in danger, so you didn't need to call Superman. But anyway. Wasp has money.
Yeah.
Yeah, she could pay. Like Spider-Man, really, he goes to Wasp and say, "Listen, my girlfriend's needs an operation. Can you give me the money?" She'd give the money in 1 second. So they're trying to get through this. There's this barrier here. So Wanda's going to hex it, which I don't know. How do you hex Stark versus Equinox? Yeah, how do you hex this dark energy thing or whatever? But I guess it works or whatever. And now, can it trap? I guess it can trap light because it trapped Captain Marvel. Look, Spidey's gonna get an F5. It's like exactly. He's gonna. Here comes Star Fox. Boom. I mean, I think if Star Fox punched this Blackout guy, he's dead. He did it for free, yeah. Saves, yeah, Wanda and Vision, come on. Yeah, so there's the power boost to Electro, but Captain America just severed it with the shield. That shield doesn't have sharp edges, though, right? It's just that he's throwing it so fast. Is that what they're trying to say?
I think it's a little of both.
All right, so there goes the power thing, the power boost. So Electro tries to shoot. Oh, what's going on? That hex, is that supposed to hurt? I love how he laughs at her. Is that supposed to do anything? And then all of a sudden he just falls down. Thud. Bunch of ingrates. Yeah, you're like the Spider-Man defense attorney. Like the people versus Peter Parker. All right, so she's trapped in that dark energy bubble. Spider-Man throwing the web over the eyes here. There goes Rhino smashing through. Rhino's not as strong as She-Hulk, though, right? Like, not even close, right?
No.
Boom. Or Choom, sorry, Choom. So there's Blackout. I keep wanting to say Black Bolt. God damn. Now look at, he's got these travel disc things. That's cool. So that's like a black energy construct that he's turned into like things to help him fly.
Yeah.
She's got Moonbeam's going to destroy the control room. Wasp nailed her. Oh, but she did do it. So now they all got to evacuate. It's going to blow. Cap's shield is a literal plot device. Yeah, it does whatever writers need it to do in a particular scene. One moment it cuts steel cable, the next it bounces off a henchman's head, just stunning him. Right. Like, wouldn't it stick into his head? I could be like, maybe there's a button in it which releases blades, and then they contract.
I don't think
so. The roadblock was BS. Cap made a call before, but not for Spidey. They asked the FF for references or Doctor Strange. Yeah, X-Men, Black Panther, Spidey has helped everyone. Yeah. Basically, I don't know why they were teasing it. Like, why even have him? I don't know. It's just an idea. Like, they've got to come up with so many ideas a month here.
Right.
So, I mean, you know he's not going to join. Spider-Man really works the best on his own anyways. It's just that he's a solo hero. He just feels better that way. Know your role, buddy, and just be alone. All right, so we're coming to close to the end here. So Moonbeam, no, what the hell's her name? Moonstone. So they're missing some sort of rods or something. So that here come the pulled a lot of damage on the rods. Yeah, okay. So here you go. There's all the rods are messed up. They're going to explode. Now this is an interesting. Captain Marvel becomes this energy and literally goes into the reactor and like breaks that stuff so that it like, I guess it reconnects itself, or what is going on? Yeah. I guess those things were supposed to go down. They couldn't. Like, she actually like goes through the thing.
Yeah.
That's kind of neat. Where it's gonna explode. Nope. Oh, they did it. We did it. Phew. What the hell? I love these ice packs or whatever on their head. Yeah, if he joins in, the money problems are gone. You're right. Yeah, the Bugle always says he's a menace. Yeah, that's back when the mainstream media was probably still corrupt, but we didn't know it as much. So they call up. I love it. They go, okay, well, Spider-Man's going to be training. Like, Spider-Man, what? No way. You can't have him as a trainee. He's rejected. Okay, that's it. After all that, they just rejected him. Where's my, hold on, where's my Groucho Marx? How do you like that? There you go. Oh, I guess Vision's back, or sort of.
Yeah.
That's going to be 2 weeks from today because next week is Hawkeye #1, which is actually the first part of this collection. Boom. I always loved this picture of Hawkeye. I always thought it was cool. Okay, let's take a look. What's the time? We've got lots of time. We did 3 issues, and since there's only 2 of us, there's no There's not like 100-person commentary on every page. Let's take a look at this. I guess Doomsday thing. Oh, hold on. Let me share it on a different way. Maybe this is. Hold on. Maybe this is better. Wait 1 second. So you haven't seen this, right, Classic?
No, I haven't.
All right. So let me see here. Share screen. All right. How's that? Can you guys see that? Yeah. Okay. So this way I can zoom it in and stuff too. Make it a little bit bigger. Okay, so what do we got here? All right, so we've got Captain America, normal or whatever.
Steve Rogers.
Steve Rogers, sorry. Yeah, Thor, Ant-Man. There's Thunderbolts. Who the hell? Oh, that's Winter Soldier. Okay. X-Men. What, is it actually Patrick Stewart? Is Patrick Stewart in this?
Yeah, as far as I know.
Yeah. All right, so
no Wolverine.
Oh no, he's definitely in it, I think.
Yeah, I've heard he's in it. Him and Deadpool both.
Yeah. There's Loki. Doctor Doom. I mean, I guess Cap Falcon and Falcon.
Yeah.
Shang-Chi, the worst character in the universe. Black Panther people. M'Baku and Shuri. And the Fantastic Four. Hey, he's to the right. It should be to the left, right? Fantastic Four, yeah. Okay, so yeah, this is so. I mean, okay, like this looks pretty cool, Gambit. But he's got the costume, but they like Magneto kind of, I don't know, I guess maybe. Like, why does he have the helmet if he's a good guy now or whatever? Like, he doesn't. In the movies, the helmet was used to block out the Professor X's powers, right?
Yeah.
No. I know fans about. So I'm saying I didn't realize Patrick Stewart, like, because it's Professor X Patrick Stewart. I thought they were going to use. I thought they were mixing up with the young guys or something. They're still trying to hide some of the guys. I see. The new Black Panther is going to be in the movie too. Okay. I don't like this. This look here for what's her face. Oh, my mouse is getting all weird. I don't like the look for what's her name?
Mystique.
Yeah. I guess that'll be the Kelsey Grammer Beast. Well, we'll see how it goes. This is kind of interesting. I thought did Thor not get back the hammer or no? Where is that? Oh, no. Or does Jane have it still? I guess Jane has it.
I don't remember what happened to Mjolnir after she died. I don't know. Oh, wait, no, his daughter has it, right? Remember?
Oh my God, yes, Thunder.
Because they're, there's that shot of him at the end, and I think maybe she had Stormbreaker, I think, but so yeah, I would guess maybe his daughter has it. I don't know.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, what a dumb. I mean, they definitely need the money. Yeah, Love has it. Sorry, not Thunder. Whatever her stupid name is.
Yeah.
Love. Oh, I called her Love. It's like, What were you gonna say?
Well, I was just gonna say, that Moana movie apparently isn't doing very well. So
Oh, Moana.
yeah, I mean that's kind of flopping. Mando flopped. What is that? Hoppers or whatever it was. I think that thing flopped. So
So so interesting. I went because I was so early at Transformers Con. I was talking to some people there. This is interesting. You guys might be interested in this. So there was a young couple. This girl loved Transformers. She knew a lot. Like she's talking, I was like, "Wow, you know what you're talking about." And then because we were so early, like it's like 2 hours, right? Like the thing opened at 10. I was there at eight, like I don't know, 8:35 or something. So I started to ask them. I said, "Well, what do you guys think about He-Man?" Right? They're like, "We didn't even know what the hell that was." Like zero interest, zero clue. And I started talking about Supergirl. And now the girl in question loves RC, who is the female Transformer, and so she loves RC, and and I was like, well, what about Supergirl? They're like, we have no interest at all, like didn't care at all. And it's like, did you see Superman? It's like, yeah, it was okay, it's fine. Like, so they were kind of like, okay with Superman, zero interest in Supergirl, like don't even care at all. And the one guy was like, yeah, Superman's okay, but I don't know. They keep trying to make Superman kind of edgy, and I don't really like that. And this guy's young, like let's say young, like I don't know, they may have been like 16 or something.
okay.
So I was shocked. I'm like, oh, he goes, yeah, I don't like, they're trying to make it dark and all this, or they make them stupid. And I'm like, oh my God, this is crazy. But yeah. And they just didn't have any interest. They literally don't care. And actually, so then I started asking, what about Super Mario Brothers? And they're like, yeah, that was good because they play games and everything. And he's like, yeah, he goes, that was okay, but there's too many little Easter egg things that kind of took me out of the movie. And basically he's saying that the movies weren't accurate, but he didn't know how to phrase that, like how we say, oh, that's not from the comics, or that's not. He was saying things like, well, there's all these things, and then he's in this land, but that land wasn't really there, and he shouldn't have been there. And I was like, holy crap. And they couldn't articulate everything, but they're like, the voices are just the voices. And it's like, and I was saying, oh, you mean like, because like, for example, Chris Pratt is just being himself. He's not putting on a voice like how these voice actors, can do like 10 different voices, or, like in Transformers, Peter Cullen is like a bunch of guys, right? Like a lot of these guys are hired on, and, you look at their names and it's like, oh, this actor is like 7 Transformers. It's like,
right.
So, but they couldn't articulate these things, but they were saying it. I was like, holy crap. So very interesting. And then I ask, and I don't know if you know about how the Energon universe works, but Void Rivals, it's Void Rivals, G.I. Joe, Transformers. They've added Mask. They're probably going to add Visionaries and stuff. So she's like, I was like, oh, do you read Void Rivals? She's like, I don't know what that is.
Aren't they adding ROM into that?
Okay. They might add ROM to it as well.
Seems like I heard that.
Yeah. So they're not reading Void Rivals. I was like, that's part of Transformers. Like, it's the name. They just care about Transformers, the name. I'd have hit Shang-Chi, yeah, and the Wakandans, yeah, Count Falcon, you Thunderbolts. Yeah, get them all out of there, yeah. Thor is using Thunder Strike as its control of Bifrost, which helps some dimension jump. Okay. Everything about Doomsday screams soulless cash grab. We know it's a sequel to Secret Wars, but it's not good. It's not the good one from 84, yeah. I'll see Spider-Man. I got my Spider-Man tickets. I'm seeing Doomsday. I'm not going to pretend like I'm not going to go see it. I'm seeing it. I'll see it Thursday night or whatever it is. Are you going to see Spider-Man Classic or?
Yeah, I'll see Spider-Man definitely.
Yeah. What about? So you'll see Will you see Doomsday?
Yeah, I'll go see it.
Yeah, like we gotta be real with ourselves. We can't pretend we're not going to see it. Like it's a cash grab, and they're going to get the cash because they need it. Now, after the fact, it's going to have a good opening weekend because everyone's going to want to go, and then we'll see how it goes from there. But I mean, Supergirl's like the opening weekend. Let's take a look at I mean, Supergirl made the same as He-Man. When it was all said and done, everyone was like, "Oh, He-Man bombed." He. It's like, well, Supergirl bombed ass too. It's the same amount of money. It's like $3 million difference or something. Stormbreaker, not Thunderstrike. Thunderstrike is the guy. The
Yeah.
What's his name? The blonde guy or whatever, right?
Eric Masterson, isn't that his name?
Yeah. Yeah, he used Stormbringer, didn't he? No.
No, he had his own.
Oh no, he had his own. Yeah.
Yeah, he had his own weapon.
I don't know who uses what anymore, but Thunderstrike's the guy. Yeah, I think he meant Stormbreaker or whatever. It doesn't matter what's the name of your weapon there. It doesn't matter what your weapon's name is. Moana should have had that. It's like, what's your name, little girl? My name's. It doesn't matter what your name is. That probably would have made it better. Guaranteed people would have been like, well, that's great. Why don't they just, I mean, that movie is so, I didn't even know it was out. One of my buddies, Beta Ray Bill, yeah. What's your name? My name is Beta. It doesn't matter. I'm not stupid. I'm not going. Yeah. I'm not stupid. I'm not expendable, and I'm not going.
And I'm not going.
Yeah. Man, I love, if I want it, I'll get it when the DVD is $10 or less. Yeah. I love, Avon's the best, but yeah, that was awesome. Yeah. So, I mean, I think everyone's going to go see this. I mean, we can't pretend like this is not going to, at least for sure, the first week is going to do very well because everyone's going to just have the curiosity to go. I mean, this poster, I loved Ant-Man, but that got ruined kind of with Quantumania, though I still like the first two Ant-Mans. You know, I like Thor, but it kind of got ruined a little bit. Cap has not been ruined yet. Oh, Cap's got Mjolnir. Duh. It's right there. He's got it right there in his hand. Duh. It's all busted up. Yeah, I didn't like that. I didn't like when what's her name could. I don't think Hela couldn't break Mjolnir. That was kind of weird, wasn't it?
Yeah, don't think she could do that in the comics. It was obviously just to, kind of hype her and do a big threat.
Yeah, it's like, well, she killed the Warriors 3 or whatever. So, except for, she killed the Warriors 3. That was bullshit. Anyway, welcome, song. Yeah, so I mean, and then people are trying to figure out why are these bombing? Yeah, but why are these other movies not bombing? Like Supergirl didn't have an audience because girls don't care about it. So my point, my point with telling you this big long-winded crap about Transformers is that the girl in the line loves the girl characters from Transformers, and there's really only two main ones. There's like maybe 4 or 5, but RC and Alita 1. So she loved RC, and she also loved Alita 1. And for Alita 1, they made Alita 1 a prime. They made her Alita Prime, and she didn't like that. She's like, why is she a prime? That doesn't make any sense. Exactly. So even the fans that they're appealing to, which are the girl fans, she's not buying it, right? So it's like, the girls they're not looking forward to Supergirl because they're like, Supergirl's all, looking all homeless in it or whatever, right? Her hair's all crummy. It's like, girls don't like that. Okay, RC, her favorite character is RC. RC is pink.
Right. she's pink, so she's girly. And so,
she's girly. She's very cute.
And girls like girls in movies to be pretty.
Right.
And or in TV shows. There's a reason why Friends was so damn popular.
My wife has seen Friends minimum 20 times over.
I always point to that show Felicity.
Same thing.
When what's her face cut her hair.
Oh.
And the ratings was it the 3rd season when she came back and she'd cut her hair and then the ratings nosedived.
Yeah. Because she was super pretty with her hair.
Yeah, because the girls watching it, she wasn't as cute or pretty without her haircut, and so they didn't like it. So they didn't watch.
And girls are way worse. They're like 100 times worse than the men are. because we're still like, well, Felicity, she's got a good body, we'll it's like the girl's like, oh, she looks terrible, I'm done. What happened? So yeah, I'm done, I don't care.
Just if they just don't like your dress or what you're wearing, or something, it's like, oh, that color, oh no, that's awful.
Yeah, done, dropped. You're like, wait a minute, that's it, you're dropping, I'm dropping it, I don't need. Why do you think Barbie did so well? It's like, Margot Robbie's very pretty, and it's Barbie, so everyone got pumped up. They wore pink and all that. Like, this is not complicated. Like, they don't care about this. Like, Supergirl was created for guys to watch and have her, fight and everything like that. But the movie didn't appeal to guys either. That's the other problem.
Do you mean in the sense of the movie, or
no, in sense of the normal, like, regular Supergirl? It's like, she could have.
I think
not in the very beginning. I'm talking about, like, let's say, like, because guys read Supergirl, let's say Peter David's stuff or whatever. The very early, they had the girly comics, for because Ms. Marvel, or not Ms. Marvel, it's Mary Marvel had her comic and Supergirl had her comic. It's all about finding boyfriends and stuff, right? That's my very welcome. Some of these in the comics hall. But I don't think she'd have enough Thor Ragnarok. She could kill Asgard just by touching them. She wants cursed Thor to. Wait, Ragnarok has its ups and downs in the movie, but comics, Hela was legit threat. Okay. What, really? No. When the movie came out, one of my friends was saying RC was a dog. No, okay, that's weird. What were you going to say, Classic? Sorry.
Nothing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll show you RC Transformers. Look, she's like pink.
Yeah.
Right? Like, see that I have this toy. So I actually have this. See, like, that's her favorite. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. This is like the Margot Robbie of Transformers. It's like, pink and pretty. And then Elita 1, oddly enough, isn't as she's a little bit more like kind of like fighting. I mean, she's still kind of pretty, but it's a little bit different. Now some of the toys made her look a little bit more like, here she is in the cartoon. So not as obvious as RC. Where's a cartoon picture? No, that's not.
I think it's largely in the face. I think Alita has like a more masculine face.
Yeah.
RC does.
Yeah, like RC's got her like how can let's go. Like, I want to see her in the show. See, and even in other animated shows, like that's a newer show, or not a new one, but like a more recent than the other. Why? How can it? 1986. God damn it! There you go. Yeah, there. Power Girl is two of DC's greatest creations. Yeah, two. Yeah, both of them. Loki's on North Smith. Yeah. So, like, I mean, that's what she likes. But like, you look at. I mean, whether you think this person's attractive or not, but like, look, this looks brutal.
Like, yeah, well, they deliberately kind of, when it's kind of a trend, that they deliberately kind of, I don't know if ugly her up is the right word, but they clearly avoid trying to make her look pretty.
Yeah.
And it's obviously, it's this whole thing of denying the male gaze or whatever, so that men don't objectify her or some crap.
Right. And it's like, yeah, well, this looks terrible. I mean, like my wife saw this trailer. She's like, I'm not seeing that. And my wife watched Supergirl, the TV show. Like, sat through, she didn't sit through the last couple seasons. I did make it through all the way, and I watched it all on Blu-ray. But first, like, let's say 3 or 4 seasons, my wife watched with me, and she liked it too. It's like if we look at this versus that, Like just have her be like normal or something. Like I don't know. But Woman of Tomorrow was a bad choice.
Yeah,
That was
it
a bad
was
choice.
just basing it off of a Tom King story. It was doomed to fail from the start. And I'm pretty sure I said that right from the beginning, that
You did.
this is, they're using Tom King's work as the basis for this, and this is just and same thing with Lanterns. Because he's
So
co-writing that train wreck, and that's going to fail too.
so do you know the like Hal Jordan dies in the first episode? I heard.
Oh yeah, well I said they were going to kill Hal in this thing like 2 years ago, probably. Yeah, I predicted that as soon as they said that that Jon Stewart was going to be in it too. I was like, oh, they're going to kill him. They're going to kill Hal off for sure.
Yeah, and then one of my friends was like, maybe he'll come back and be the Spectre or something. I'm like, yeah, right. that's 100% not gonna happen.
Yeah, I don't think the DCU's this gun version's gonna be around long enough for that to happen.
No.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry, but they basically have decided we don't care if sex sells. We're not gonna do that. Okay, well, enjoy losing money. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, like look at this. Like,
Yeah.
Like this is the best Supergirl costume ever.
Yeah. I mean, she was a smoke show.
I mean, like, I don't understand. Like, oh, my mouse is getting all weird. Yeah, so like whatever, guys. Like, okay, fine. Tom King, yeah. Garbaggio, yeah. His name is,
absolutely.
His name is Mr. Garbaggio. Call him Mr. Fan. Like Tom. And then what's really funny about Supergirl is that they didn't even adapt it anyways. But actually, was that somebody was talking to me and saying that they think that they really that maybe James Gunn did misinterpret the ending because it looks like Krem is killed. Yeah. So I think Sean was saying that
it wasn't Gunn, it was what's her name, the writer.
The writer, yeah. So she probably read Woman of Tomorrow and said, "Oh, Ruthie does kill Krem at the end." She's like, "Well, Ruthie won't be an old woman in this movie, so we don't want to have we don't have a young Ruthie kill Krem, so Supergirl will just kill Krem." Meantime, it's like, no one killed Krem. He didn't die. But it's not clear because, that comic's a dumb comic anyway. I love that they took a comic that sucked and then adapted it, but then didn't even adapt. So even when the comic sucks, they don't adapt it.
I guess and because I haven't read the story, but I've seen multiple reviews where they say that they didn't even do the comic, they didn't even adapt it beyond like the most basic plot device, of her being recruited by this girl to avenge her father, or not. You basically the whole True Grit knockoff thing, True Grit in space. Right.
Yeah, I can, and look, I can hear. You can take a look at it. Here's the end. Here's the end where we always make fun of this. So Krem, it's like 300 years. Krem's like, oh, it's over. It's over. Yes, Krem of the Hills, you served your time. You're free. He's like, oh, I was lost. And thank you. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Ruthie, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I beg you, forgive me. So now look at this. She smashes him in the head with a cane. So to me, when Sean read this, he messaged me. He's like, oh, like they killed the guy. And I was like, okay, that's pretty crazy. And then it looks like he's dead here. But then they're saying, oh, he put his arm up. You can't read the narration or you can't read the boxes because Ruthie's unreliable. And she says random crap. Like the very beginning of the story says Supergirl kills Krem. It's like, okay. So I bet you the writer read that and said, oh, Supergirl kills Krem. And it's like, but she doesn't. There's Crypto. He's fine. And Ruthie walks away, but then he puts his arm up to his head to say, oh no, he's still alive. But then look, it's dropped. So he's dead.
Yeah, I mean, I think he clearly made it kind of like where it's ambiguous.
Right.
But I don't know. I think it's just more evidence that he's a shit writer.
Oh, he
But
definitely is.
the thing that bugs me with this though is him coming out of the Phantom Zone and he's an old man. Because I was long under the impression that in the Phantom Zone you don't age. That's basically because that's how Mon-El is in the Legion 1,000 years from now.
Yep, you don't age.
Because he goes into the Phantom Zone to save him from the lead poisoning, and then he comes out 1,000 years from now because Brainiac 5 comes up with a cure, and they bring him out of the Phantom Zone, and he's the same age.
Yeah.
You know, so this is just more Tom King BS. So screw him.
Are you listening, Gun? Yeah. Yeah, Lois Lane, Smallville, yeah. I don't do music with Gene Simmons, Kiss, musical leaves, yeah. Oh, I have all of Kissology. They did like 3 or 4 volumes of Kissology on DVD. I have all those, so I do like Kiss. Since we can match them. Since then, who can match them as their ear includes Michael Jackson? No, that's crazy. Comes for days and nothing. I'm going to say 54. Yeah, so I mean, I don't know, but yeah, he shouldn't be aged because even I believe in the Supergirl TV show, she leaves at the same time as Clark, and her pod gets knocked off and goes into the Phantom Zone or something, so she doesn't age. So when she comes out of it, Clark's already older and Superman, and that's why she's still young. But yeah, and Tom King made this intentionally ambiguous. But then he later came in an interview saying whatever. So I'm pretty sure that that writer, in air quotes, thought that Supergirl did kill him. And in this comic, it's only the father that's killed, not the whole family.
Right.
And that matters because you see the rest of the family is all having a good time and eating. And there's the mom. And she's like, oh, I'm going out for revenge. And the mom's like, oh, you could just stay home with us. It's like, no, I'm leaving. So she goes off to get revenge and leaves her brothers and stuff.
They're like, nah, it'll be fine.
Yeah. They don't care at all. So then she tries to, then now this is the trying to recruit guys. This is in the movie. There's Supergirl. And then, she bleeds or whatever. It's like, oh my God, it's Red Sun. There's Crypto. She's wearing the Supergirl thing underneath. Like, why is she wearing the Supergirl thing underneath if she's coming here to not be Supergirl?
Right.
Like, see, it's just Tom King nonsense. Like, none of this stuff makes any sense. And it's like, whatever. So she goes through. And everyone just loves this comic now, too. It's just like a fake love. If you ask them what they love about it, they can't answer. Oh, it's just awesome. It's like, okay. I love the depth of it. What's the depth? What was deep about it? Nothing. Stuff happens, yeah. Yeah, stuff happens. All right, guys, I think we're going to end off there. Okay, so we're back on tomorrow for Obsession. So if you haven't seen Obsession, you can see it. See what you guys think. And that's it. We'll go from there. Thanks, guys, for joining us. I appreciate it. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye.
Hey friends, you've just been listening to J-Man, and he is the smartest person who ever lived. So make sure you like and subscribe.